dogs mark the full picture. And in this series, we are diving deep into
canine
marking behavior. What it is, why it happens, and what it communicates. This series was born out of an idea, one that led to extensive research into the biological, social, and evolutionary science behind scent marking in dogs. This is the first video in a 6-part scientific exploration of marking behavior, structured to present the evidence without conjecture. We'll begin with the complete foundation: what marking is, what drives it, and the forms it takes. What is marking? Marking is a form of scent communication, not elimination. Dogs use urine, or less commonly feces, to deposit chemical signals in their environment. These signals serve multiple functions: territorial, delineation, reproductive advertisement, social hierarchy, reinforcement, and emotional reassurance. Unlike urination for physiological relief, urine marking is characterized by small volumes and frequent deployment across specific locations. Vertical surfaces are commonly targeted, maximizing scent dispersal at nose level for other canines. Urine contains pheromones and metabolites that convey sex, reproductive status, emotional state, and even health information. Feces, although used less frequently, serve as long-lasting olfactory and visual markers, especially in wild canid species. Section 2. Urine marking in detail. Urine marking typically begins at sexual maturity, around 6 to 12 months of age. Intact males are the most frequent markers due to testosterone-driven behaviors. Leg lift posture allows dogs to place urine at conspicuous locations. Females also urine mark, particularly during estrus, often leaving small volumes in a scattered pattern. Some may lift a leg or modify posture when marking. Neutered and sprayed dogs may continue to mark, though generally less frequently. Overmarking, urinating on or near another dog's mark, is common, especially among males. This behavior is used to assert social rank, territory, or response to the reproductive signals of others. Section number 3. Fecal mark. Fecal marking is more pronounced in wild canids such as wolves and foxes. Feces are deposited in strategic locations such as trail intersections or territorial boundaries. These cats often serve as long-term territory signals. The marking value of feces is enhanced by anal gland secretions released during defecation. These contain unique scent signatures. Additionally, many dogs scratch the ground afterward, dispersing interdigital gland secretion and creating visual disruption, both augmenting the signal. In domestic dogs, fecal marking is less common, especially in indoor environments. However, isolated instances such as dog placing stool atop another's feces or in a prominent location may represent marking rather than accidental defecation. Section 4. Causes of marking behavior. Marking is a multifunctional behavior driven by several core motivations. Territorial signaling, as communicates ownership of space and deters intruders, especially evident in boundary marking patterns. Number 2, social communication, provides identity, status, and reproductive cues to other dogs. Number 3, reproductive influence. Marking increases around estrus in females and in intact males exposed to pheromonal signals. Number 4, stress and anxiety. Scent marking may increase following environmental changes, introduction of unfamiliar objects or animals, or social competitions. It functions as a coping mechanism, an olfactory method of re-establishing familiarity. Next one is establishing familiarity or social order. Marking in new environments or in multi-dog household may reinforce social position or reduce uncertainty. Section 5. Sex differences. While both sexes mark, intact males display significantly higher frequency. Female marking behavior increases during estrus or in competitive social environment. Hormonal influence is evident. Testosterone correlates with increased frequency, while estrogen-linked fluctuations modulate female marking. Dominant individuals often overmark others. In wolves, for example, alpha pairs conduct most scent marking. A similar pattern, though more variable, is observed in domestic dogs, especially in multi-dog settings. Section number 6. Functional difference, marking versus elimination. Differentiating marking from elimination is essential. Marking, small volumes, frequent, often vertical surfaces, context-driven. Elimination, large volume, typically horizontal surfaces, follows physiological cues. Marking can be recognized by patterned deposition in multiple spots, behavioral cues such as intense sniffing before and after, post-marking ground scratching, triggered by specific environmental or social changes. Marking is not a simple behavioral quirk. It is a biologically embedded, chemically sophisticated form of canine communication. Its expression is influenced by hormonal status, environment, social dynamics, evolutionary legacy. In the next episode, we'll explore the distinct marking behaviors of male and female dogs and how hormones and social context influence them. Thanks for watching Homeless Raven. Remember to like and subscribe.